Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The-Hex-Files. So in the previous episode, we talked about what the law of attraction is and how it works. But in this episode, I want to go in more detail of how do you know it's actually working. So the universe will start giving you subtle signs here and there, and they'll start becoming more and more apparent when you start to pick up on those signs. A big one for me when I first started manifesting was seeing the angel numbers. Like 1111, 1212, 111, 222, 333, and so on. And I would see it on clocks, license plates, building addresses, paperwork. It was just everywhere. And I'm like, why am I seeing repeating numbers? And I started looking into it, and then I realized that they were signs from the universe. And a big one is 1111. That's the most common one for that you're aligned. And that means you're aligned with what you're trying to manifest. So like if you're trying to manifest abundance, it's showing you that you're aligned vibrationally, because that's what everything involves, vibration and your energy. Vibrationally, you're aligned with what you're trying to attract. So you'll see 1111 a lot, and that's a really good sign. So that's awesome if you're seeing it. Another one, you'll start to notice that you see what you want more frequently. So you'll be out and about, you'll see people with the manifestation that you want, whether it's a car, a job, an item that you've always wanted to have. Like, you'll start to see it more frequently. And that's a good thing, because the universe is showing you that you're aligned with what you're trying to manifest. It's showing you that your energy is matching it, so you're starting to attract it more into your experience. Although, yeah, you're attracting it, seeing other people having it, but that's a good thing because you're seeing that more frequently, which means it's coming towards you. A big one for me, an example of this, is when I was trying to manifest my dream car at the time, which was a Dodge Charger. I was like, I really want to get one. I'm gonna get one, and I just kept trying to focus on it so I can manifest it. And I swear, every time I was out and about, I was seeing Chargers everywhere. And it wasn't just like a general base model. It was the exact model Charger that I wanted. And I was seeing in different colors, but I always would see the same model. I'm like, what are the chances of me constantly seeing that exact model everywhere I would go? I would go to the grocery store. I would be driving on the freeway. I'd be going over to a friend's house. I'd be driving to work. And these cars were just surrounding me. And I was like, I feel like the universe is taunting me, because I'm like, I really want this and I can't have it right now, but I'm seeing everyone else with it. And I'm like, I feel like the universe is playing like a game with me. But I realized later on that the universe wasn't doing that. The universe wasn't taunting me with what I want by showing everyone else with it, but me. It was, the universe was saying that, hey, this is what you want. You're aligned with it because you're seeing it everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's there. Which means my energy was very strong with what I was trying to manifest. So that was a really good sign. And it's funny, I would actually open up my notes app on my phone, and I would start like writing down how many times per day I would see this Charger. And a few days I would see it almost 100 times. I'm not kidding, 100 times. And I'm like, this is like insane. Like, how am I seeing this many Chargers? It's not like everyone all of a sudden has one, but I was just bringing in that frequency of the Charger. So I was manifesting it in my reality. So that was a good sign that my manifestation using law of attraction was working. So you'll see it more frequently in your experience. Another one is you'll hear people talking about it. So when I was trying to manifest a Charger, for example, because that was a big one. I've always wanted one since I was a kid. I was like, I'm gonna have one, and I manifested it. But the cool thing is when I was talking about it and focusing on it, I was overhearing random people talking about they just got a Charger. And my friend, he got a Charger, and I was like, that's so crazy. You got the same car I was wanting to get. And it's just crazy that, like, other people will talk about what you're wanting to manifest. So again, that's another really good sign that what you're manifesting using law of attraction, it's working. And you'll even hear stuff over like random places, like conversations on TV shows, movies, on the radio, maybe on a commercial or something, or walking in a park, somebody walking past you will mention the thing you're trying to manifest. And again, that's a good sign, because it's showing you that for you to be in that spot at the right time, at the right moment, to be paying attention, to pick up on that, that's really good, because that's showing you that out of all the places you could have been anywhere else, but you were in that right spot at the right time to hear that. So again, that's a really important message from the universe, that what you're manifesting is coming. So again, like we talked about, like it might feel like it's taking forever. That's fine. You're not going to have instant manifestations, because again, we would be manifesting things like, if we joke about something, like it's going to pop up and we're like, no, I didn't want that. So it gives us some time to really focus, so we can manifest meaningful things that we actually want to manifest, not just things manifesting by accident, even though that's possible too. If you're not paying attention to your energy and your focus, you could accidentally manifest things, so be careful with that. And another big thing too is when you're getting close to your manifestation, you'll start to feel different in a good way. You'll start to feel more inspired. You'll feel more uplifted. You'll feel more positive and optimistic about good things coming to you. I've had that a lot recently, with me really diving into my manifestations and focusing really hard with my intent on what I want in the universe. I've been feeling moments where I just, all of a sudden I wake up and I'm just in such a good mood, and I feel like I have that extra pep in my step, and I'm excited about the day, and I'm like cheerful, and I'm talking to strangers that I don't normally talk to, and just striking up conversations and just spreading like positivity and this extra boost of energy. I'm like, where does this come from? Like I'm pretty tired. I didn't get that much sleep last night, and I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm not hyped up on caffeine. But somehow I just have that extra burst of energy. And what that is you're picking up on your manifestation getting closer and closer to you. You can feel it. And that's a big thing with law of attraction, is you have to feel what it's like to have that manifestation. Because that's why we want it. We want it for the feeling, the experience that it's going to bring. So to bring it closer to you even faster, you can feel as though you already have it. What would it feel like to have $1 million in my bank account? What would it feel like to have the perfect partner holding my hand walking in the park? What would it feel like to be driving that fancy sports car you've always wanted? What would it feel like to be experiencing it in that moment? That is what's going to bring it even faster to you, because you're feeling that energy, you're radiating that energy, which is the energy of the manifestation. So you're actually speeding it up by feeling as though you already have it. And that's a big thing. So practice that. Just think about it. How would you feel? You would feel excited if you had $1 million in your bank account. You'd be like, yeah, I can go out and do this. I could travel. I can buy this thing I've always wanted to buy. Like, feel it, embrace it, because that's what's going to make it bring the manifestation even faster into your experience. So if you feel that burst of energy out of seemingly nowhere, that's a really good sign. I've actually had that the other day. I was just so excited about the day. I was so inspired to do so much more than I have been doing lately. And it just seemed like it came out of nowhere. And I do feel like everything's coming faster and faster for me. And I feel like it's getting so close, and maybe that's what it was. It was the universe giving me that little boost of energy, like, hey, your manifestation is right around the corner. So, and that's what I was excited for. I was excited for the manifestation getting that much closer to me. So it's a really good feeling, and that's definitely how you know it's working, because sometimes when you start doing something, you're like, I'm kind of unsure. I don't know if this is really happening or if I'm wasting my time. But just like anything, like, it's going to take time. It's not going to be instant that you're a pro at something. It's going to take some small wins here and there, which are going to add up to big wins later on down the road. So keep practicing it. Don't give up. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't manifest exactly how you intended it, because it might actually manifest in a better way. And you might not realize it at the time, but this might be more of what you wanted than what you thought you did. So just practice manifesting and you'll get better and better at it. But the biggest signs that I've noticed and I've seen for myself is seeing the angel numbers, seeing the manifestation popping up more and more in your experience, which means you're aligned with that, and having that burst of excitement and extra energy. You know, it's almost like an extra shot of coffee in your drink. Like, that's what it feels like. It just feels like you have this extra burst of energy, and it's like, where did that come from? Those are all really powerful signs that what you want through using the law of attraction is coming closer to you, that it's working. So don't give up on it. Don't lose your focus. Keep at it, and great things will come your way, I promise. So I wanted to keep this video short, but like I said, if you didn't see that video already, go back and watch it, because I talk about the law of attraction and how it works. This video is, how do you know it's actually working? Those are the most powerful signs that I've come across in my own manifestations using law of attraction. And by the way, I did manifest that charger, so I no longer see a bunch of chargers all over the place. So again, these aren't the only signs that you'll see from the universe. There's a lot more. It's just these are the most common ones and ones I've experienced personally. But be open to your own personal signs from the universe, because the universe is going to calibrate your signs and synchronicities to you. It's going to tailor all of these signs to you personally. So be on the lookout for that. You might experience things that other people haven't. So I'm excited for you guys to get your signs from the universe. And again, I'm mobile, but I have a really special crystal to show you guys. This one is one of my favorites. It's green, which is my favorite color. And this one is peridot. Peridot. Sorry, sometimes I don't know how to talk. But it's really pretty. It's green, and it's called the Gem of the Sun. And what it does is it aligns your heart chakra. It promotes spiritual growth, and it also brings about good fortune and amplifies your manifesting. So it's very powerful for what we're talking about, the law of attraction, and bringing good things into your life, because that's what we're here for. We're here for amazing things, phenomenal things, and to have a great life. So peridot is great for that. It's going to help you enlighten yourself, reach your highest potential, and bring a lot of good fortune into your life. And it's a very pretty green color, so I love it, and it's very reflective in the sunlight, and it's just a really good gemstone to have. So I recommend having one and carrying it with you. They come in different forms. You can do a pendant, you can do a ring like I did, you can just have just a normal like palm stone in your pocket. But I recommend carrying the crystals. I talk about crystals at the end of almost all of my videos. Actually, I think all of them right now. Because they're great to have. They're going to help you focus your energy on what you want. And all the ones that I've shown you so far are great for manifesting whatever you want to manifest. They're going to help amplify those energies. And that's like what I said earlier, is your energy, your focus, and also the feeling. when you feel that your manifestation is getting closer and closer, you're amplifying it. If you're feeling what it already feels like, as if you, say, already had the manifestation, like we talked about, the $1,000,000, the perfect partner, whatever situation that you want to bring into your life, if you feel like, okay, what is this going to feel like when I have it? And you just start feeling really good. You start feeling excited. You start to feel joy and happiness and love. Like when you start to experience it as if you already have it, I'm telling you right now, that brings it back to you so much faster. You're radiating the exact frequency of it, so it's going to match with you, because that's what the law of attraction is. It's like attracts like. So when you start radiating energy, that exact energy is going to come find you, and it's going to be in the most magical way. So I'm excited for you guys to experience the wonderful unfolding of this really cool law of the universe. It's not the only one out there. Like I said, there's 12, and we'll go into the other ones in more detail later, but law of attraction is my personal favorite, and I've been practicing it for years and been able to manifest some really good things. So I'm excited for you guys to manifest really good things as well, because I know you can. So keep practicing it and let me know in the comments how it's going. And if you have any other questions, leave them there too, and I'll answer them. But in the meantime, be safe and have a gorgeous rest of your day.